Bienvenidos a Esperanza Pense, donde la Esperanza Pense. Welcome to Esperanza Pense, where hope wins. We got our jumper right away today. Let's see what the flavor is for our Quick Hits Tarot for March 2nd, 2026. Ace of Cups reversed. That's a card that reminds us to definitely get into our feelings, definitely feel our feelings, but let's make sure that our container is not spilling. Let's make sure we're not spilling our cup all over the place. Let's make sure that even though we feel a great deal of compassion and emotion. It's Pisces season. Venus and Mercury just met up. There's a lot of softness to our communications. There's a lot of reason for us to be in our feels. There's a lot of reason for us to be pulled by our emotions. But let's just make sure that our cup stays somewhat contained and that our emotions aren't spilling out all over the place, because with the Virgo energy, there's work to be done. There's practicality to be had. There's reason and logic to lean into, and service, and we can't be of best service when we're just like a complete emotional mess, right? So if we're getting divine downloads, if we're getting divine emotional situations where we just want to cry and let that flow and let that go through, that's great, but let's not swim in it. Once the tears flow, let them go and get to work. Okay, so that's going to flavor our reading for today. The charm of the Ace of Cups. And let's see what the rest of the cards have to say. Let's pray over these cards. Near past, present tense, near future, 2nd of March 2026. Thank you for fine-tuning your free will and intuition with me. I really appreciate you being here. If you would like to see how these energies might be more personally wanting to speak to you, if you want to see what your intuition pulls from the cards, or what astrological weather you could be working with on a personal level, well, then why don't you hit the links below and we'll talk about it one-on-one. 10 of Pentacles is a great marriage card. 10 of Pentacles is a great card of leaving a legacy behind. 10 of Pentacles is a card that reminds us that what we do now not only affects us, but well into the future. It affects our lineage, it affects other people's lineages, it affects our community. And with the 10 of Pentacles, this is a great card of earning what you earn day by day, but also setting something aside for the future. It's a great card for retirement, a great card for marriage, a great card for Capricorn energy, a great card for 10th house matters. In astrology, the 10th house is where we build our career and how we're seen in society. With Page of Swords reversed, Page of Swords is new starts. Page of Swords is messages. Page of Swords is cutting through with the truth. This is the child that says that the emperor has no clothes on. But with the Page of Swords reversed, there might be some sort of messages coming through, especially in the zeitgeist, especially in mundane world, especially in the media, to where they might be trying to start off new forms of communication, new messages. They might be trying to pull one over. You see how it's inverted, it's upside down, it's over, it's head over heels, head over tail. With the Page of Swords reversed, we got to be aware of lies and deceit and just misinformation in general. If we have a if we have a Gemini, an Aquarius, or a Libra in our life, anybody that has a lot of air in their chart, they might need a little extra support right now in getting the information correct and delivering the information correctly. King of Cups reversed over here. Once again, we have the King of Cups reversed. So with the Cups reversed, it's always just we got to be sure that even though we're feeling our emotions, we don't want our cup to spill all over the place. We don't want our emotions to be spilling onto other people's lives to where they have to manage it. We got to be sure to keep our cup full in and of ourselves and not have to reach for anybody else. We want to be emotionally self-sufficient, and we want to make sure that any Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces energy that's flowing around in our life can get the support that it needs. So if that's a person, maybe they need to take a bath. There's physical ways that we can represent this water energy. But with this in the reverse, that means that we might just have a little bit of work to do in order to keep our emotions in check right now. Okay? And that's what I have for today. God willing, I'll see you tomorrow. Stay tuned for the astrology part of this video. I'll be right there after I click and edit. Well, the moon has gone into Virgo now, and we are gearing up for the big astrological news of the week, which is the full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo tomorrow morning, late tonight, tomorrow morning, like right around 3 in the morning. So stay tuned to my channel to learn more about how we can work with this magic in our own personal lives, as well as how this could be playing out in the greater scene of our media and our more earthly, worldly experience as a whole, as a collective. Mars is moving into Pisces today and moving out of that direct square with Uranus, but that energy, that electricity, that action, that aggression still applies. We have Saturn and Neptune moving into the first degree, maybe seeing some of the first little sprouts coming up from those big seeds that we planted last Friday in the Aries area of our lives. Ceres, Eris, Chiron, making that trine to Black Moon Lilith and Sagittarius. Well, maybe we're getting the invite to heal some of the deeper, darker, feminine energy that we might be working with inside of ourselves and outside of ourselves. That's the negative aspect of High Priestess energy. Maybe it's time to alchemize and transmute. Love you. See you soon, God willing. Bye for now.